It's Sunday, 3/22/2020, and this looks totally almost bare as I drive around town. This is unusual for a Sunday because Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Bill and Melinda Gates Psychopathic Filtration Unit, wants you in social distancing. And I'll say it again like a broken record to cut through the mind control, the brainwashing, the social engineering to see if you'll put up with this. Getting used to it, getting used to it, getting used to seeing artificial scarcity, social engineering. See, he already knows that people are living like 60% paycheck to paycheck, one paycheck away from homelessness. And imagine, if you lost your job tomorrow, would you be able to make your house payments and your car payment? Ask yourself that question. It's a lot easier to control a population that's wore down and living paycheck to paycheck in fear based mind control, artificial scarcity. So I'm going to drive around a little bit here in downtown Rapid City on a Sunday and show you exactly what it should not look like. At all. At all. Barely any traffic on the road. People are still pushing the snooze button. Pushing the snooze button. They're going over the top of shock testing the public to see how much they're going to put up with. Getting used to seeing hardly any traffic on the streets. Slowing down. Getting you used to it. Getting you used to it. Normalcy bias. Cognitive dissonance. Schools are shut down. That's a good thing for the students, not for the teachers, because they're losing paycheck. And maybe they should lose a paycheck because I could tell you that being in the school system at 13 years at 50,000 hours, claiming that is beneficial, excuse me, is not beneficial. Sitting at a desk 8 hours a day, going to school with strangers you don't know. You don't even know if the teachers are sadists, torturers, and Satanists peppered in the school system. And bringing in the CIA psychologists so that way they can label your children with a fictitious mental disease or a fictitious mental disorder so that way they can put your child on psychiatric, chemical, biological warfare agents, as stated by Dr. Peter Bregan from the higher learning classroom. And this is recorded slowly, like I said, for whatever reasons that are totally unacceptable. Are you awake yet? Are you still sleeping? Pushing the snooze button? Do not put your faith and trust in Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and do not obey immoral orders because somebody said. Who's the CDC? Oh, the CDC that has been known to lie to people. I mean, you want to put your trust in orders from the CDC? Do you know anything about the CDC? If you don't know anything about the CDC, then you better get online and start researching what the CDC is doing. Not all, some of the factions in the CDC is like everything else is peppered in with evil people. And who's behind the CDC? Who runs CDC? The Centers for Diseases and Control? Who runs that? Who benefits from this? Ask yourself, who benefits from people who are being slowly economically holocausted? Because the CDC said? This is insane. Insane. So you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to get us incrementally, like in subjugation, like incremental subjugation, so that way you get used to seeing, hardly traffic on the streets, some businesses shutting down. And they're just not going to shut businesses down overnight because that would be too obvious. See? So you're getting used to seeing this semi lockdown somewhat, not full physically, but you might as well say it's almost physically, because on a Sunday, this is totally and completely abnormal. Abnormal. Will we see food riots on the street? I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised because this is evidence right here that due to the coronavirus and the social limiting status that you're limited in your social statuses. I'm going to drive real slow here so that way you can get a full aggregate of what's going on here. And I talk in a dominant militant voice because times like these calls for militant voices out here. Instead of the NPR voice talking in a slow voice so it can placate the people who are still sleepwalking. Sleepwalking. Out.